Welcome back, guys. Into the depths we go again. Here's our character right now. Here's our Kinrath. Blah, blah, blah. Pre-flight check. We are using our bastard sword. Let's start the game with some detections. Umber Hulk, northwest. Bunch of doors. Just want to see one other thing. Is our cloak is still just bland. Our cloak is a nothing cloak. Let's hope we can fix that. There is not a, we're not in a room here. Let's head towards that Umber Hulk. Gosh darn it again, this is funny, this microphone cord has never bothered me in previous days, and today it's like, everywhere I reach, this microphone cord is hanging out. Alright. Get out of the way, Clay Golem, I've got to fight this Umber Hulk while I'm protected. First one of those I ever killed was with this character, and I remember being so excited. Damn it. Potion of Sleep. Alright, let's renew our experimentation. We will... Oh, fuck me. Let's get out of this little cornered room. I don't want to risk getting blindsided by those oozes. We'll throw a Potion of Sleep at the next, monster that can sleep that we encounter. That means non-undead. Apparently undead can't sleep. It's getting warm today. Temperature's supposed to be... I'm doing the old strip off the top layer here, guys. Alright. There, I can move freely. And I can breathe and not die of heat. Yeah, we'll try throwing the Potion of Sleep at a monster just to see. Maybe our experimentations previously were inaccurate. I don't know if we'll notice if something falls asleep. If it's moving towards us, we throw the Potion of Sleep and then we keep moving around and it doesn't move. Maybe then it fell asleep. I don't know. It's just that Mushroom of Unhealth. The fact that we threw that at a monster and it actually hurt it. It just feels weird to me that they would have that one specific case in place in the code. And not other more typical cases. You know what, let's also go check out those oozes. We will not be throwing our potion at them because I don't know if they can sleep. Nice. Oh, it's a vault. I didn't realize that. Okay. Whoops. Okay, let's try it here. Let's back off from it a bit. Let's throw a Potion of Sleep. J. Alright, we hit it. See, it didn't say anything about the potion hits the... Maybe we missed. It didn't say it hits it, so maybe we just missed. No, it's still there. I picked it back up. Let's throw it at the next monster we meet. To find out if we missed. I mean, it could just be a function of that. We can't throw it at this. This thing won't sleep. Nor at this. Shit. I'm not trying to look. I'm trying to kill. I'm trying to kill this scorpion, sir. Whoa, let's try it here. Throw. Potion of Sleep. J. To the east. You have no more. It hits it. But it still stepped towards me. You see, that didn't do anything. So, I don't know, man. It's just an uncommon... it seems unusual that they would implement the fact that you could throw things at one type of monster and have it, or not one type of monster, one specific item you can throw at monsters that would have an effect, an unusual effect. And it's not it's very case specific. That strikes me as weird. Although you'll note, yes, you can throw it and miss, because the first time we threw it, it just landed on the ground. The second time instead it hit it, and the potion was then gone. I can keep experimenting with other things. I mean, maybe there's a % chance the monster falls asleep, or maybe it's a function of how tough the monster is. I don't know. Or maybe sleep is just not an effect they've implemented for monsters. Monsters can't technically sleep. I think the classic terminology, if a monster hasn't noticed you, is that the monster is sleeping. But it's not truly sleeping. It's just that it hasn't been activated yet by being alerted to your presence. Officially, it seems the guys who breed, by the way, they only breed if they're alerted to your presence. So it's not a question of do they see you. It's a question of are they aware of you. I don't even think it's like a scroll of sleep monster. So obviously they can be put to sleep. That is a function that they have. Of course they do it, now that I think about it. Why did I walk next to this guy to cast a spell? There we go. PCE. Let's try and get the other... No, the other giant is in a different direction. Not sure how to get to him. Let's do some detections up here. Maybe there's a doorway? He's way the hell over there. Alright. I don't know. Unusual. Questions I have yet to have answered. I would love to see... I don't think I'm the guy for this job. Let me be clear on that. I have too much else to do in my life. And I don't mean to imply that others don't have things to do in their lives. I'm sure they do. But somebody else who's even more passionate about me, about this game than me. Not more passionate about me. That's a narcissistic statement. More passionate about this game than I am. I would love to see someone write a comprehensive guide to the game. I mean, there is a guide to the game. Past question. I mean, Beej. There's a guy named Beej who has a guide up on online. And it has a lot of details that are certainly more comprehensive than the manual, but does it have every single monster and exactly what their health is and exactly... Maybe it does. Exactly what they're capable of. I don't want to look that up right now. I mean, I'm enjoying the fact that I don't know certain things, unless it's something that... Unless it's a monster that not knowing will kill you the very first time you meet it almost instantly. Like I said, an ancient multi-hued dragon apparently, with a single breath, can kill any character. Like, just one shot, dead. And that's a ranged weapon, right? I don't have infravision, so it could be down the hall, I don't even know it's there, and I'm just instantly dead, and that's the game over. I don't think we'll meet them at this depth, but I'm saying, in theory, that's a cheap loss, and knowing that that possibility exists might help us prepare to at least stay away. We won't approach an ancient multi-hued dragon, you know? I'll bet you we're using the wrong weapon. We are. I gotta get used to the mid-flight check as well, not just the pre-flight here. I'm gonna go up here, cast Protection from Evil, reapproach that ghost I saw, and see if I can lure it out. Come on. It came down. It just didn't fight me. Let's rest again. It's way over there now. You know what? Again, I really want to face it now. Hasn't moved. Hasn't moved. I'm going to cast Protection now, just in case. Alright. Got it. Scroll of Identify, that's pretty sweet. Might as well use it, right? We have a ring we found, didn't we? We have a gnomish shovel. What's up with a gnomish shovel? Shall I look that up? Let me check. Sorry guys. Gnomish shovel. In Moria. Whoops. Moria. The items in the beach. Gnomish shovel. It has an innate digging of +1, apparently. Our dig already has +1, so I might as well stick with it. It's slightly lighter. Technically, it's 1 pound lighter. Technically, it makes sense to switch to that one, but on the other hand, mine got accidentally enchanted with a what is going on here? With a +1 to hit. So actually, I'm going to stick with my own one, both for nostalgia's sake. I mean, I've been carrying it since literally the first time we entered the dungeon, and it has +1 to hit. Although the gnomish shovel, as a rule, is better. Interesting, a little more content I didn't expect. I expected to be able to find, you know, shovels and picks with bonuses to dig and such, but I didn't expect to find that. Maybe, let's try actually reading. Let's read the scroll of identify and use it on the gnomish shovel in case it's got like a big plus to dig. It's just +1. Alright, well, there we go. So it's no better than ours is also +1. It's just 1 pound lighter. Should we throw a potion of hallucinate at this thing and see if it has any effect? It hits it, but it just kept attacking me. Maybe it moved away. I mean, maybe that's... I can't tell. It always moved erratically, so who knows? I don't know, man. So we'll deal with that orc if we can. Not going near that boy. That big bad boy. Matter of fact, is there any reason to face it at all? It's draining me of mana. It's worth probably a pittance. It's worth less than 30 points. Let's just shut it in here and leave it alone. I don't have to kill every goddamn monster. It's a waste of my time. I can gain experience quicker by finding other monsters, like this guy. And another mushroom of hallucination. Get me some potions, guys. Jesus Christ. Are you telling me I have to make like 50 or 60 trips to this level to find these things? Alright, let's analyze what just happened here. I tried to open that door. It told me something is in your way. I misinterpreted thinking they meant the locked door was in the way, so I tried to force my way to the south to break the door. In the process, I hit it, I've slain it, and I'm off balance. My interpretation of that is that an invisible monster was on the door. So be it. But what we read before was that you can't hit a monster in a wall unless you can see it. Maybe you can hit invisible monsters indoors even if you can't see them. That appears to be the case. Or else shield bashing will allow you to hit invisible monsters embedded in things like walls. I don't know the answer to that question. There are too many questions. Like this is when I mentioned a comprehensive manual, I want every fucking case covered. I want to, you know, the equivalent of whatever those strategy guides used to be able to buy in stores were. You know, I'd love to know not just strategies, but I'd love to know every single aspect of the game. And that's not even just as a player. It's not that like, oh, I want those tips so that I can beat the game. That's my weird passion with roguelikes and other games, especially games that don't have a comprehensive manual, is I want to know every detail about the game. With you know, I included quite a comprehensive manual with Caverns of Zescasian 2, and I think I've covered literally, I mean, I didn't cover every item you can find, I didn't cover every monster or anything, or any monsters as a matter of fact, but those you can learn about by pointing your cursor at them. It tells you all the details there is to know about them. But every single rule, exactly how staves work and that kind of thing, exactly how everything works is explained in the manual, and I get frustrated when that's not the case here. Frustrated. Alright. Glaive. We'll get the Aspen Staff, that's new. We will drop the Warhammer. There was a time when those would have been considered something definitely to take to the surface because they had such good value back in the day. Now that value isn't even worth carrying. There's a Naga down here. Let's do protection from evil. Just in advance to be safe. And try to confront it. Broken dagger. Bullshit. Give me a potion! I feel like the game is cheating me out of my birthright. My birthright of potions of increased statistics that are supposed to litter, well, I guess the previous floor, but this floor as well, I think. Again, I don't think it's confined to, you can only find them on one floor, but in case it is, we should have been going up levels. I've been forgetting. Oh, I've already dug it out. Alright, have we found a staircase up? We've not anyway. We're still, is that true? Yeah, we're still searching for that anyway, so I guess it's not like we could have done any better than we have in terms of getting up to that level. Grr, arg. Interesting. Never seen a vein thick enough to make what almost looks like a river on the map here. Never seen that before in Moria. Or Angband, for that matter. Let's go down here. Just to fill this in. Then let's go up here. A door burst open. Uh-oh. I think I got lucky there. Moves at normal speed. We need to let it move erratically and we'll PCB it. I didn't do that right. I don't even know if I hit it. I think it diverted down that hallway. Can I get it to come into the room here where I can see it? Is that possible? Oh no. Okay, good. I'll stay away from it for now. If we find a staircase up, we don't have to deal with it at all. A person around that corner. In case it's a brigand, we should PCE. Don't want it stealing my shit. PAG. Open. And hopefully that was it. PAA. PAF. Rest. Scroll of Light, I don't much care about. the other thing, of course, having gone up a level, my PCB, my life draining orb, what's it called? Orbit draining, will now do a little more damage, because as I recall, it does 4 to 16 plus my level. So it'll do 1 extra damage no matter what. It's not much, but I guess that helps, you know? Every little bit helps. Alright, we got it. Where the hell is these stairs? Giant to the northeast. Might as well go face it. On account of why not? P, C, E. We are protected. P, A, A, P, A, F, P, A, G. Rest. Still no staircase up. Let's eat our rations. Gotta remember to throw that mushroom at something. Still trying to experiment. I don't think it's going to have any effect, but plenty of experimentation makes for good science. A giant. Alright, let's head towards it after resting. What draws psychic energy from me? Is that the Disenchanter ooze? God damn it. Oh fuck. I killed one of them. They didn't kill me, they didn't hurt me. I can deal with these guys in melee combat if I'm careful. I don't want them to grab that potion because I don't know if they'll take it. I don't know if they'll absorb it, say. Although I guess it would have been alright if they had. Let's drop for a minute our Noma shovel. Let's just eat this. Just for the sake of food. Alright. Another one, eh? As long as they keep dropping items, I don't mind them. I'd really rather they dropped a potion. That's the dream we're thriving on here. That's what keeps us going. Come on, baby. Come on. Cyan potion. Dropping the Noma shovel. Yes, I am. I'm drinking it. Sorry, guys. I know it's a mistake again. Your skin starts to itch. You have no more potions of ugliness. Good, I took a charisma hit. Hey, at least we identified it. Just insane, isn't it? Just insane that we cannot find the potion we need to save our ass. It just can't be done. Any potion. We found tons of ones that take away your stats. We've not found a single one that helps. Except for the one potion of wisdom we found fucking 5 episodes ago or something. Again, I just don't have a basis of, you know, having never made it to this depth before and never watched anybody play at this depth. As I said, I've heard them tell me, not tell me directly, but I've seen them write in forums and such, that 1250 is the ideal place to find the potions that increase your stats. But I've never watched one of them play to know whether or not they're common. If it's like, yes, it's the best place, but you have to visit the level 100 times, or is it's the best place and you can expect to find 1 per visit or so, roughly, or 2 or 3 per visit, which would be even better. I don't frickin' know. this seems abnormally long. Like it's going to add, if this is the rate, it would add a good, I don't know, 80 or 90 hours to our play, looking for potions, probably. Everyone I've seen who's beaten the game, in terms of their stats, has maxed or very near maxed stats. So again, that implies to me they've been finding these potions and using them. Potion of water. Fuck you. Fuck you and your potion of water. There was nothing there, was there? No. What do we know about brown mold? It can confuse. What level is it from? Black ooze. I don't have any mana to blast this guy with. He moves slowly though. Right? We've killed a few of them. They're worth next to nothing. Can sometimes carry treasure though. Very slowly, so every third turn it moves. Got it. Didn't drop anything. Unfortunately. Ah, fuck you, disenchanter fucking ooze. Son of a bitch. What did he get? Sword's fine. Helm's fine. I'll be honest, I don't see what he got. This is as good as it was. This is as good as it was. This is definitely as good as it was. Maybe the bar chainmail was more enchanted previously. Maybe. Maybe the shield. Can I? Does it tell me in there? Is it just as a static feeling? You have to figure it out for yourself. Ah, Jesus. Moving slowly because I can't afford to just run into it like I almost did there. PCB to the east. Got it. Alright. Not sure what it did, but it hurt me. There's the staircase up. We've cleared out this much. Let's... Oh, I got something invisible there. Apparently the black oozes can multiply. I was about to PCB. I still can, I guess. Alright, PCB to the east. Maybe I could farm these things if they keep multiplying and they carry treasure. I mean, maybe that would be all right. There's something, not anything I really care about at all, but something. Bit of money. Not that we've cleared out this far. Let's just finish up this little bit of the map. Okay. All right, man. Up to the next level, and we're gonna call it right here. We made it 1250. We're gonna hold at 1250 because it took us a half hour to find that staircase. Once we're done exploring the entirety of the map of 1250 on the next run through, we will at that point, I think, immediately teleport back to town, do the usual sales and purchases, and yeah, man, just let me find a potion this round. That's all I ask. Alright, guys. See you next time for Potion City.